Hey guys, Dan here. Just real quick, wanted to say Happy Memorial Day, not to the troops or the vets. No. Happy Memorial Day because I think Tuesday is Pride Month. So to all you LGBTQ people that have lost your lives in service of social justice, I want to say the universe bless you. So today we're going to be exposing again James Tiny Vest. Excuse me, I get gassy when I do these videos. But I'm like loading a lot of protein. So right now, let's get to the sponsor real quick before we expose James Tiny Vest. And James, guess what? The feds are involved. The Jezebels, the gang business is now involved. You're done, James. You're done. The sponsor is Nature Valley Protein. There's 10 grams of protein in each one of these bars. Now, a lot of bodybuilders say you need like 40 grams of protein. That's a lie. I'm close friends with Jay Cutler. He says 10 grams of protein 3 times a day, and you can build arms like that. Good grief, look at those triceps. So I'm not as giddy today. You saw me kind of gassy. There's a 40-minute video that James Tiny Vest put out yesterday, and it's so disturbing. He's so flagrant about the gay for pay. Rob has completely lost his mind. Like you're going to see Rob ramble on for about 4 minutes straight, talking about nothing. He's seeing things now. And James Tiny Vest is making fun of him because he thinks he's got some kind of diagnosis, bipolar, schizophrenia. And that comes from excessive forced gay for pay. But James Tiny Vest is mocking him, saying real 1%ers, tough dudes, they don't need any kind of mental help. So, James, you're just a horrible person. You need to know that, James. You're horrible. Okay, Val says hey. So, I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to start with the very last clip because this last clip is just plenty of disturbing stuff. But when you see this is the disrespect. He's so flagrant about the gay for pay. But listen to how he talks about women and thinks that every woman wants to screw him. Nobody wants to screw you, James. Val told us. Val told us about, the pee-pee pump. That's embarrassing, but it's okay. So also he goes off on religion in here, and this viewer discretion is advised, and also fair usage, James. If you want some, come get some. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Message me on Instagram, James. I'll drop my address. You freak. Here we go. Watch. Listen to what he says about women. Like this is rape culture. I mean, it's sick. Just watch.
Eventually, because sooner or later, who's going to be the first to have to fuck this old miserable bastard?
That's disgusting. Listen to him farting. See Rob talking to himself?
Keep the human race alive.
You're disgusting, James.
One of them's like, I'll take one for the team. I want to keep humanity rolling along.
What are you talking
Just get with it,
about?
old-timer, and you ain't got nothing going on.
Now they're targeting women. No, you don't have nothing, James. No soul.
Mankind's going to have to be extinguished because I got nothing. So that's it, man.
Yeah, that is
That's
it.
a wrap. It's another fucking...
Jeez, the language, Tiny. So I just had to show you, that was one of the last clips. I had to get that out of the way first because it's so vile. He's talking about now making women mess around with him and his old disgusting biker friends. James, it is official. The Jezebels are involved, okay? It's a gay prison gang. I'm still a shot caller. You have no idea the can of worms you opened up now that you're targeting women. Please let Rob get some help. But this is how arrogant he is. He's going to talk about how he's still mad that YouTube took his video down. But this right here, I don't even know if he knew this was in there. The video starts out with he and Rob and Brother Burl and just one of the Bogman twins. I don't know which one. They're both good looking. But they're in a car literally on their way to do gay for pay, and they're videoing it, making jokes about, I don't care if he's 17 or 19. It's disgusting. Just watch. Here we go. This is sick. This is sick. This is stalking sick.
Oh, it is high.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left on Short Road.
We're almost there.
This is where they bury bodies.
Yeah, now this place,
Listen.
like I say, the body, Mr. Raymeyer burned through the floor, fell to the basement, but then nothing
You're
else burned.
evil, James.
So it literally burned the wood out from under him.
He's bragging about what he did for people that didn't want to do gay for pay.
But the house didn't burn down.
You're sick.
I mean, none of the house, even the rest of the house, is like undamaged.
Okay. You know,
Decent bike lift.
James, the gay for pay was one thing, okay? The forced gay for pay. Now he is flagrantly doesn't care who's watching. James, the police are watching. I'm not a snitch. I'm a gang member to the day I die. My colors don't run. My colors don't bleed. I can stack out my clique. It's no big deal. We're the Jezebels, okay? People get wetted up. But now he's literally, it's not like this is a hidden camera. They are videoing themselves talking about people they have murdered. Yeah, James. Yeah, you're sick. Let's move on to... I'm sorry if I'm flustered. I didn't think his videos could get any more vile, but please just wait till you see the next couple of clips. Look at Rob's face. That's Rob's gay for pay face. Look at that. A lot of men have seen that side of Rob. So here we go. James does have big triceps, but you know what? Also, what is all of this? I've showed you, look at all the lube and stuff on the wall. Look at all those bottles. He has CDs and bars and just, it's disgusting. Disgusting. Also, you can see that's Rob's moped, which he uses to go, do gay for pay. And if you notice, look how full their pockets are. They're full of Suboxone strips and cash that they got from doing gay for pay. It's disgusting. Here we go.
That fucks everybody up.
Listen.
Pop the bottle off
Listen.
Of it, it fucking ejaculates whatever the fluid's in the bottle all over you.
You're disgusting, James. You are literally talking about popping people off, ejaculation. You guys are, this is him in his own words. And just watch Rob point at all the lube.
Go ahead, take
Look.
your top off. Yeah,
Here's-
so
It's disgusting.
we had some, not chicks, I don't want to say anything demeaning, womanizing type of shit, but we had some females here that,
Listen,
yeah, it was a pretty good video, but unfortunately...
Val wouldn't think it was a good video. Yeah, YouTube shouldn't, the feds aren't having it either. And they're smoking PCP and meth, by the way.
Shame. Can't let you share in the fun like that. You only have so much fun.
Did you guys hear that? He's literally saying that the abuse of women, the abuse of young men, he's saying that that's fun and he wants you to share in that. No, Justin, this is too far, okay? No, if the Jezebels don't get him, the feds are. You have no clue what's coming, James. You really have no clue. But I literally have at least 6 more clips. Each of them progressively get worse. Just, once again, viewer discretion is advised.
So I don't sound like myself lately. Which I'm not. I haven't been myself for months.
You shouldn't have abused Val. Val walked in on him with one of the Bogman twins. Listen to him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not to cut you off, but Chris Weiderman.
What is Rob? He's talking about getting broke up with Val. And listen to Rob. Chris Weidelman.
Sylvia.
What are you talking? Rob's mental illness is really showing. This is disgusting.
At first, Sylvia broke his leg.
Now they're talking about breaking people's legs. This is sick. Just way too sick. Okay, this is where... I don't know if this is the one where Rob actually loses touch with reality on camera. I think this is the clip. It's one of these clips. Just watch.
I had to move to Florida because we got some trouble anyway. Long story. Went down there.
What is he talking about?
And told me I had lived 4 times before I was 400 and some years old.
Oh my gosh, Rob, you are not 400. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. Look at James just looking at him with lust as he's talking about his former lives. You live once, okay? And then the judgment, okay? And I would not want to be James, Tiny Vest, standing before God with all the stuff you've done in your life.
Cheap burger don't sound like a bad life. That sounds like a pretty peaceful, tranquil life. You know that?
What are they talking about?
No, that sounds like a life of violence.
Oh, a life of violence. Danger.
But honor and nobility.
So cocky. You're sick, James. You're sick.
But there's so much shit, man, that you guys got anything out there you would change? Everybody's got something. I'm not saying dwell
Yeah,
on it.
start with changing your underwear, James. You're nasty. Val said he smelled like cheese.
But I don't like stop living because of it. It's not like I'm gonna throw in the towel and call it quits over any of it.
He's talking about gay for pay. Like, I'm not gonna quit, and he's cocky.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, James. All right. Whew. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a longer video. It's a lot more serious. He's just this is sick.
Got your back. When you start to get old, you reach a point where you know he's on there. He's on there. He's wiggling and fighting for position, jockeying for position. He wants to stick that bony dick of death in you. And your job is...
I'm sorry if there's kids watching. This is
you
their.
already know that. You've been trying. He ain't coming off your back.
They literally think it's funny to assault people. This is sick. Shame on you, YouTube. Shame on you.
Still life. It can still be good. But he's riding that back. He wants to stick that bony dick of death in you. And your mission is to keep that from happening.
Justin, I don't know how they're not in jail. Seriously, I don't know how they're not in jail.
You know? Yeah, you just
Rob
keep
said,
fighting.
fight him as long as you can. I'm so sorry, Rob, that James has done this to you.
You know? And,
This he actually posts this, and this is monetized on YouTube. Listen.
You know, shadows haunting you, want you in that fucking box.
I can't even. I can't. That's disgusting. I'm going to show you this clip. And James, I just want to say that I am going to be coming to where you live. I'm coming to your gyms, bringing the Jezebels, and we're going to have a little talk. Okay, this goes beyond the pale, okay? This is, yes, I have more clips.
Of course, back in the day, what passed as fun in some cases was
Listen, he's mocking. Did you hear that?
Self-abuse, but not always.
He's saying it's fun to abuse people. Y'all heard that. This is sick.
When you're young, you're a round rubber ball, man. You hit the ground, you bounce.
This is
Roll, you're a fucking cube. You got corners and shit. When you hit the ground, you don't bounce and roll and all that shit.
There's nothing funny about this.
Cubes don't roll very well.
You know what he's talking about, right? Sex
That's why
toys.
there's a lot of times, dude, where I'm thinking,
Listen.
you know, I have an altercation or some kind of an issue, and I'm thinking, you know what? It used to be when I was younger, it's like, hey, you know, whatever. You don't really want this, but
Oh no, James.
worst
Oh,
of it.
oh, you're about.
Now I'm thinking,
We don't want it, James. No, James, you don't want the Jezebels. See, this video is a little different, but James, be prepared. I'm flustered. Be prepared, okay? You should be worried about the feds because they're watching, but you need to be worried about the Jezebels because we're watching and we're coming. We're coming.